Alright, so it seems like you guys can hear me well. You guys, like I'm actually talking to people. What I said in the last video was that these videos are really just for myself, and so that I'm recording semi-consistently with something because I'm recording content for these shoes, I'm recording content for the clothes and all of that. It hasn't really been like top of mind, to be honest. The main thing that's been like top of mind is why I'm relaxing so much. I don't know if I said these videos are for myself in the future maybe, but yeah, why I'm relaxing so much. As these past few days, past few weeks rather, I've been doing a whole lot of nothing, to be honest. Something here and there, good stuff when I need to. But what I've been used to for these past few years, low-key since high school, is maybe sophomore year of high school, has been no matter what day it is, no matter what time it is, rather no matter what day it is, I'm doing something. I've done something of value that day. Most days, obviously there's not every single day, every second of the hour that I am doing something of value, or at least something that I call valuable. High school, it might have been learning how to design wallets, learning how to design purses, learning how to design bags, what made good design, looking at YSL, looking at Louis Vuitton, what made these bags so desirable, what goes into the design, looking at the designs on their websites and deconstructing it in my mind and figuring out, oh, this is how this pattern was made, just by looking at the design and then replicating it on my own. And then looking at how to make these bags and what materials I need to, and then beginning to make these bags and wallets and stuff. Chadrick, you're gonna get your wallet someday. If you know, you know. Dang, I sound so like robotic right now. But that's just because I want you guys to hear. I want to make sure that this video is heard, or like you can hear my voice on this video. Let me scoot in a little bit. Leave room for Jesus and whatnot, but I'm gonna sit a little closer. High school, it was bags, it was leather wallets, then it slowly became 3D design and 3D animation, making my first real not really, it was buns, but making the first animation on a MacBook back in like high school. It was oh my gosh, it was dog wiki, but the concept was there, and the idea is still there. I might actually one day just go back into Blender and make this video. It was like, I think one of the first videos I thought of was like a snowing environment under a street light and having like a puffer jacket. It was for like a puffer jacket that I was going to design, like Edward Lou winter collection. It's going to be hard. This video is going to come up in the archives one day. Wow, this is actually really cool. This video is going to come up in the archives one day, and I don't know what the social media is going to look like then, or like the trends of looking back on, greatness when they were starting and when they were younger, and how confident they talked about themselves. But this video is going to pop up one day, and I'm going to look at it and I'm going to be like, wow, I'm phenomenal. But making my first 3D animation, trying to replicate that video and taking what I had up here and put it out into the world, but it didn't really work out that well because I didn't have the skills to do so. But slowly over time, as I kept getting different ideas and replicating them in different products and making them, and then growing into all the videos that I've made so far, the videos that I have a lot of skills within Blender. Obviously, I'm not like the most skilled of all time in Blender, but I do have a fair amount of knowledge and a fair amount of skills and ability to pull off a lot of things. It's just whether or not, back then it was really just, back when I was making the videos heavily, like every day, it was really just how far I could, the only thing that kind of, I would say I could have improved, one of the main things I say I could have improved upon was how detailed I was with the Blender renders, Blender animations. I took what I had up here and put it into the video, but terms of fine-tuning it and refining it and making it better, I didn't really do much of that. And I do know there's a lot of people here out there, like Tristan Wilcher. He's very detail-oriented. He's a phenomenal man. If I worked with him with some of my videos, oh my gosh, those videos would be so freaking amazing. I just know because he has that such great attention to detail and just adding the little things and growing it from where it started. The seed is, I got great seeds. But I think if we would work on something, that'd be really cool. But going from Blender animations to product design and creating different products and masks, and then making videos for those masks, and then all surrounding like just things that I have up here and be able to channel it from. Rick Rubin said the Aether, but I don't say the Aether, I just say the source. But I haven't said that in a minute, but taking everything up here and bringing that into the world. And I say this because ever since high school, there's been a day, or there's been not a week stretch, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 most, where I don't do anything of value, whether it's work on a video, whether it's work on a product, whether it's work on a sketch, or whether it's look at a video on how to improve this, ideas, go somewhere for ideation, something in that sense. But now it's the first time in like a long time that I haven't, like for maybe days at a time. It's definitely not days at a time, but it feels like immensely that days at a time I'm not doing much. It's not a bad thing. I'm only 21. I might forget my age at some point, same as Prince did. Some things are okay to follow in a path for some people who did it right, who did it great, and you like those results, so you do it the same way they did. But a lot of things you gotta carve your own path. I've been carving my own path. I've been carving my own path with almost everything that I do. Forgetting your age thing, so you never think about how old you are and get bound by the mere thought of being 40, 50, 60 years old. That's value. If I see something different, then I'm straight off of that path and I go my own way. But Prince got his own thing, so and it seemed cool, so I'll do that. But I sometimes just start to yap, to be honest. No, I don't usually yap, as a matter of fact. I was talking to this one lady. She's really nice. I really like talking to her. Her name is Zaina. She was telling me that, we were talking when we went on a date for the first time. She was saying that, I don't know if I said that or if she did. Regardless, though, we both agreed upon the fact that we don't usually just yap from like up here. We yap from like in here. But like the things that we yap about are things of like value and substance, to be honest. It's not just like, oh, what are these X, Y, and Z streamer university, even though it's not like invaluable to some people, but to me it's like it's not really something that's substantive for myself. Yeah, it's funny, but the things that I be yapping about are, obviously just the things that I like talking about. Side note, I think I've got everything off my chest when it comes to that. Actually, no, I haven't. Everything will work out. Obviously, thank the Lord. Everything always works out. Everything works out greater than I expected to. Yeah. For this past semester and fall semester 2024, I was saying that this current summer is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be one of the greatest summers. It will. Patience. It will be. It is. I don't even realize it yet, but it is. This is a great summer. This is a phenomenal summer. Why? Because I'm blessed. I'm blessed in so many different ways. And that's one of the reasons why. Because I do have this time from burnout that I felt spring semester just a few weeks ago. The burnout that I felt in terms of executing and completing these projects and meeting deadlines and really showing up myself and showing up for the people around me in the best way that I can. And planning stuff just so, like I planned a little birthday get together, nothing crazy, but I enjoyed it a lot, and I think the people there enjoyed it a lot, which was really nice for me because it was kind of in the middle of all this burnout and stress. But people really showed up for me, and I appreciate that. Megna, Lydia, Ayana, Yannick, they all showed up in ways that I'm very appreciative. They helped make that. They helped that day happen. Along with Ashi, she showed up immediately, got the business. Kayla, the OG. Tristan got me I low-key to this day, I don't know if that shot glass was meant for me, but regardless, I have it now. Thankful, but being able to take this time and actually do nothing, somewhat, kind of, but really have like kind of no stakes, and just be, continue to work out, continue to eat healthy, drink water, get sunlight, talk to my friends. I just read this article last night, Kayla sent me it. It was about not being a bitch when it comes to like building community, and you can't really expect people to, can't really expect a community to just be there if you don't put in the work to build that community. And that really hit because, I along with a lot of people, but I can make plans, I can say yes to a plan, and then the day of, don't really want to do it. Hour before, don't really want to go. Sometimes I cancel, which is like, it's not something that I should be doing, because then it comes times like weeks later where I'm like, damn, where's everybody to hang out with, Because like I keep canceling on freaking plans and stuff, but I was talking to Badria. I was talking to Badria. I'm gonna get better at saying that. I think I've gotten much better with Badria. I'm gonna get better at saying that. I was talking to Badria the other day, yesterday, today probably. I don't know when. Time zones, all that stuff. I frequently get on her because I say she doesn't have a spine when it comes to like hanging out with people or going to get food or staying out late and having fun and stuff. But it's low-key good that she doesn't have a spine, because she has that community. She has these experiences. She goes out and she has these people to X, Y, and Z with, always get invited and whatnot. Let me not say all of that as if I don't get invited to places. I do. And most times I go. Not really though, let me not say that. I don't really go a lot of the times. I have to get dragged there, but it's good that she doesn't have a spine. Low-key, I'm loosening up my spine right now and just saying yes to a lot of things. I think I was saying yes to, obviously I like what I noticed that I did at the beginning of the school year when I came to USC was like to say yes to everything, going out, oh yeah, let's go, oh yeah, let's go, oh yeah, let's go, why not, F it. But then as time went on and I started prioritizing my own stuff, which is always good to prioritize your work. You gotta get your stuff done. You gotta get your community in there too, so something's gotta get sacrificed, something's gotta give. I was talking to Anthony. It's a cool dude. Heard some things, but it's a cool dude. We agreed it was like you gotta sacrifice something, whether it's your work, friends, or sleep. I mean, work, school, friends, or sleep. Sleep gotta get cut. You know what I mean? Even though it's not good to lose sleep. For me, it's low-key been for the past like couple of years, maybe last year, and then at Emory, and then senior year of high school, it was like school and getting cut. Like I don't really care about the school stuff, but being at IYA, I care about the school stuff. I really care about the stuff that I'm learning, and it's really applicable to my life, and not even just career, but just I can see myself utilizing these principles in the future and these tactics, and I'm like just yapping at the camera right now. I'm not even looking at the camera. That's how you know I'm really like in deep thought, kind of not really deep this yet. I wonder who's gonna see this. I have like 12 views on the last video. I don't know who watched that, but we gonna see. I keep getting notifications. I'm gonna go downstairs. But yeah, I had a thought. I was like, man, this might be pulled up in the archives later, but I had a thought. I was like, man, I want to. These Crocs are like kind of bust. I was about to buy some new Crocs, and I'm like, bro, I have this genius mind up here, and I have this ability to 3D print shoes. Why don't I just make some shoes? You know, I like Crocs. There's some things I wish I could improve upon them. Rather, there's just things that I wish could be different. Things that I would want in a slide to wear around the house. Also, that I have the ability to just wear outside. Kind of like my Clarks. They're like a casual shoe, but then you could dress them up a little bit. Kind of dressing things up. That's nice, boy. So yeah, I'm gonna design one of those. I'll put it out into the air. You know, I'm not gonna wood. I guess fake wood. I'm not gonna some type of wood that I can find. I'm gonna design some of those. Hopefully my legs ain't ashy and whatnot. But bada bam, bada boom. Bada bam, bada boom. Just look at this. Los Angeles, California. Who would have thunk? You know, when I went to Emory my freshman year at college, I would not have thought that I was going to, that I'd be in Los Angeles a year later, going to school at USC. I would never have thought. Now, I'm not a USC globler, you know. I don't be praising this school up and down and whatnot. I don't be, fight on, fight on. But, you know, this school is really cool. It does have a lot of great resources and a lot of people here. If you see me in the fight on in the picture, that's just for PR. You keep it a buck. Yeah, I like this school.